on YouTube, and I am live streaming, or I will be live streaming. Crap, I didn't start it. On Twitch, because I'm probably going to play some games after. We'll see. It is Saturday. It's rainy out. Let me just make sure that the Twitch one's up, and then I'm going to pause that, because I don't want to hear my voice twice. So it is up. We're good. We'll pause that chat. Hopefully everybody's doing well. Terry, good morning. Yes, we are doing Saturday. I decided to switch it up a bit. I could have done tomorrow, but I do have some recording that I have to do. And I want to do that after I get a haircut, because my hair is getting a little long. So I'll probably go get my haircut tomorrow at some point. Jack, how's it going? Mike, how's it going? The Unvr NVR kits are sold out, but I managed to snag a single unit. Well, if you guys are going to be buying it, use my affiliate link, because they do have it for that. It's much appreciated. It does help feed the kitties. Live demo of the AI doorbell. I do not have that. I really want one. Hopefully we get it. Game day probably will be a game day. I got to figure out what to play. And the reason why I'm going to play games too is because some of you knew who watched me on, on Twitch before. I bought a 4K. Well, hold on. Let me bring it up. Elgato. Not that it matters, because I'm playing in 1080 anyway. 4K Pro capture card. So I bought this guy. You'll probably not be able to see it, but I bought an internal capture card for this PC, and I haven't been able to get it to work. And I came over some thread this morning. I'm like, hey, maybe I'll give it another try. Came over a thread. They said to do 2 things. This is a thread from 4 years ago. I did those 2 things, and it's working perfectly. So I kind of want to try it out. So we'll see. How was Blink? We'll talk about Blink in a bit. Blink was actually really good. It was a long drive, but we'll talk about that shortly here. I think I have some pictures. I forget if I posted them or not. David, good morning from Belgium. Randy from Winnipeg. Robert, how's it going? Hope you're doing well. Up in Ontario. Ryan, how's it going? Yes, UI is lit, or it is very hot in this room. Do I have my sensor? I think I have my sensor in my room. Let me see. Let me see if I can log into my stuff here. I want to see if I could see how hot it actually is. Okay, my environmental sensor is up. It is 24 degrees in this room right now, which is pretty hot for being in a single tiny room. I better look at Twitch chat too, just in case. There's usually nobody there, because I'm very, I don't go on Twitch a lot. I'll go out like every 6 months or something like that. Rich, good morning. Jason, good morning. Mark, good morning. James, how's it going, fellow nerds? See you soon in Miami. I am not using Home Assistant. No, I'm not using it yet. I used it for these lights back here, but that was it. And then I kind of stopped after that. It's too complicated. I mean, it's not too complicated. I just don't want to put time into it. Let's get to a blackout screen. I wish I could. That does look a little easier on the eyes, but I guess I could keep it on. It makes the text colors a little weird. That's the reason I don't do the black screen, really. Randy, good morning. Nico, good morning. Peter, good evening. Urban, how's it going? Arden, how's it going? So yeah, there's been actually quite a bit that came out. The G6 Pro Bullet, was that released yet? I don't know if that actually came out. I'm going back to light mode. Sorry, people. It's gonna hurt your eyes, but the color of the text just screws me up if we have that too much. So $479. I think I have one of these. I'm pretty sure I have one of these, but this mounting arm right here, it's a lot bigger than if you had it on the G5 Pro, G4 Pro, and like that. That's because you could do like a full 90-degree turn now, which is actually really nice, and I'm glad they introduced that to it. Michael, good morning. Derek, good morning. We got to get together in Miami. My wife will be with me this time. Okay, sweet. Yeah, we're probably getting there the day before. I'd assume we're getting the day before. I think it's November 3rd. And then the conference is on the 4th. We'll be staying in Miami the 4th. And then we're leaving. We're going to Key Largo or something like that afterwards. But yeah, we'll get together for dinner or whatever. We'll talk through the Discord. The new UniFi cams look pretty slick in the price to be better than years ago. They're still a little more expensive than like Hikvision and stuff like that. But the Hikvision are blacklisted here. I don't know if they're blacklisted here yet. I'm pretty sure they are. Tim, good morning. The kit is the biggest deal here. They are only 2K cameras, but let's see. Oh, do I have that affiliate? I'm going to throw my affiliate links in. Somebody called me a UniFi shill. It's like, have you seen my channel? It's 99% ubiquity, so settle down. How do I do this? Let me grab that. Just in case, if you guys want to buy the solo unit or the kit, you could use my affiliate link, or if you want to buy anything else on the Ubiquity store, this is the link right now. We do get a percentage of it, which is nice. So there we go. Tim, I think I said good morning. I don't remember. I might have or not. Cody, one of my clients would like to install the Unvr Instant in a small business that currently does not utilize a recorder. Does this integrate well with non-Ubiquity cameras? You can put third-party cameras on it, like if it's Unvr supported. I haven't tested it with it, but you can. And I'm not too sure how many you could actually put on the recorder itself. I have Home Assistant running on my Raspberry Pi downstairs, but literally it's just for these lights. And then I had it for my G4 Doorbell Pro where I scan my thumb to unlock my door, but I took that out. It's just easier typing in my code, to be honest. No. Hikvision's not blacklisted from the UniFi NVR. They're fine, but in general, like if you can't install Hikvision in any government places, I'm pretty sure in Canada as well, because it's blacklisted. It's blacklisted in the States and has been for years. Or anybody who does, like, they OEM, Hikvision OEMs, a lot of companies. So I could have a camera that says Mac Telecom cameras, but it's still on. I think that's what we did before, like with Blue Networks, right? We were trying to do that type thing, but. 1 terabyte is certainly entry level for a kit. Definitely need to switch recording to motion based or detection. So I had a lot of people say that originally when I did this video. Wait, did I? Oh no, maybe it wasn't when I did this video because they did give me. Oh, originally. Oh yeah, that's true. Okay, so originally when I did this video, they sent me. It was kind of different. It wasn't in the box, like that 1 terabyte wasn't in the box. I'm pretty sure you get the 1 terabyte with this as well. But even at $199 for that price point, just buy a new hard drive, 8 terabyte, 24, whatever you want. Like this is, you have a built-in switch. Like we could do the math. You want to do some math here? It is only a PoE switch though. It's not PoE++. So that's the other factor. But you could always put on a small switch. How the heck do you... I don't want to do recommended. Can I not just say... Okay, so PoE. PoE, POP. I just want to look at a small switch, what it's worth. But do any of their switches now just have straight PoE? They probably don't. Yeah, these are all PoE+, so it's not going to be a fair comparison. But this is $129. We'll just go with this one. Let's bring up the calculator, shall we? We'll just go with this one. We'll say maybe this switch would be $99 being at PoE. So we got the switch. That's $99. And then with this, you have the built-in viewport, which that's the other comment I was getting. They're like, it's not a viewport. It's just HDMI. Well, that's Ubiquity's wording for it. So let's go look at a viewport, how much that is. I think it's $199. So now you're doing another $199. So that's for a viewport. And then what else do you get with it? You get a 1 terabyte hard drive. I don't even know if Ubiquity sells that. Oh, they do. Okay. So that's $48. So just with those three things, you're already looking at $346, right? So you're paying $199. So let's minus $199. So you've saved $147. I don't know how much their 8 terabytes are, but they're probably more than that. So it's $249. So you have to pay an extra $100 really. I don't think it's the biggest of deals, but it all depends. And if you want to have like a PTZ camera, like their AI PTZ, you're going to need higher power wattage. Spencer, good morning. How's it going? How good is the AI on this? The AI is pretty good. Yeah, it's not bad. The AI key makes it a little bit better, but all depends. Good morning. I want to deploy this for my father who has an ISP provided Deco. Will it work without a UniFi gateway? Absolutely, it will. So it runs UniFi Protect. It runs UniFi Protect on the board in the system itself. All you need to do, if we look at the instant recorder, there's a port 7 right here, which is your uplink. Just plug that into the modem or wherever your internet source is, and you'll be able to configure it. The kit is a really good deal. Yes, it's sold out, and I figured it would. So the kit, you're paying $699. You still get, yes, that 1 terabyte hard drive, but you get 4 cameras with it. I do have a kit, and I'm bringing it to my buddies, and I'm going to be recording it. He has an old Lorik system. I don't think I'm going to name the cameras that he has in my video, but we're going to swap all those cameras out and we're going to put this in. So it's going to be an easy swap out. And I'm going to give him a bigger hard drive. Probably give him 8 terabyte or 16. Yeah, that was good memories. I still have the Blue Networks up on LinkedIn and people continue to follow it. It's funny. Walters, how's it going? Good morning. I don't want to miss any questions. Eric, good morning as well. Do you have many PTCs deployed? How do you think the internals modules will endure? I feel that if you don't do deploys a lot, it will quickly fail. We've had a G4 industrial deployed since it came out, and it's working perfectly fine. It doesn't move all that often, but it still works. I mean, nothing's gone wrong with it. It cannot run network. The only other applications that the Instant could run is UniFi Access as well as UniFi Interspace. And I'm not even too sure how many doors you could have on that, but they told me that they're going to end up calculator. They told me that they're going to end up putting the Instant on this capacity calculator, which it isn't here yet. But once it gets on there, we'll be able to see how many doors and how many cameras we could have on the system. So if you're only looking for a... Yeah, that's actually different. Well, doors, you'd still have to have a door hub. Because if you're doing doors on this, you're going to have another UniFi system. Oh, no, I guess you don't need to. You would just have to buy a door hub of some sort. Which is interesting. Scott, good morning. Theo, received mine yesterday and it struggles with height vision cameras and always chooses the lower resolution. I think that might have been a problem like to begin with anyway when they started supporting third-party cameras. I don't have any third-party cameras. I think I have a real link, but it's in a box somewhere, but I don't really test it. I'm waiting for someone to test out the PoE ports with an Unvr camera before I think about getting one. Well, the person above you just mentioned that it doesn't work that greatly. I'm still trying to figure out why I'm not getting notifications for Protect G4 Instant UDM Pro. I'm almost ready to reset everything. Do you have it set up in Alarm Manager? I would assume you do, but I've noticed that some of the alerts haven't been working properly. Thank you. The literature didn't specify that clearly, and I didn't want to go forward with the money. Yeah, so I mentioned that to him because this is kind of... And I did send it to my contact. I'm like, a lot of people are getting confused on this statement here. Requires connection to a gateway or layer 3 switch. It should have just said requires connection to internet. And that's it. That probably would have been easier for people. I would assume that you could set it up local, though, like through Bluetooth. But maybe not for remote viewing. I didn't try it without an internet connection, though. I want a small 10 gig switch and at least get my rig and NAS on it. Do my photography stuff now. Library is getting really large. I'm not sure if I want to get Bell and SAP for that. I don't have that on my Bell stuff, but 10 gig switch. I might have. I'll message you. I think I might have some stuff left over that I could just give you. Z guy, good morning. Their website says, note, requires connection to gateway or layer. Does that mean any ISP? It means any ISP. You could plug in your modem. You could do, if you have a Sonic wall firewall, you could plug into that. If you have a Cisco, it doesn't matter, just internet connection. And good morning to you as well from Ireland. I didn't realize how few 4K cameras the fiber could take. Let's look at that because I don't really know myself. Fiber. Does it tell you under the technical on here? Oh, here it goes. Well, I think it's pretty much the same as the Instant, isn't it? I think the Instant could have one more. I'm pretty sure it could have one more 4K camera. So yes, there is a capacity restraint on this as well. So 15 HD, 8 2K, and 6 4K. The fiber could do that as well, right? So you accept your lower 1x1 4K. So it's up to you. This one is $279, and then you'll need a PoE switch. Who do I have? I think I have a Cloud Gateway Fiber. Oh, we just installed one for our person in town, Cloud Gateway Fiber with 2 cameras. It works fine. I've learned to be wary of ubiquitous terms sometimes. Yeah, some people, I knew what they meant by it once they put it out, but I knew that some people would be confused about that. I got to get a new one of these pads for my mics. Freaking cat hair on it. That's the only issue. Let's see. The adaptive recording is broken. I see that the LQ constant recording on the PC. I've never actually used that. I think that's the adaptive recording, something new, right? In their newer version. With the built-in HDMI port, how customizable is the design layout, and does it support audio from the cameras? Oh gosh, that is stuff I didn't test. The design layout is pretty much like any. Can I show my cameras? Can I show my cameras? I'm not showing my streets. I guess it's fine. That doesn't show. It does kind of show your location in that with that new update, which is kind of weird. It just shows Ontario, but it's showing the. So you could make new views like. I'll show you guys. It's fine. So here's my place. You can make a new view. So we'll go here. We'll add multi-view. And then you could do whatever you want. Like I showed in my video, you could do 4 cameras. You could do 1. You could go up to 26. And then you just apply whatever view you want to the viewport. Because there's a little drop-down menu. So if you had like 5 different views that you set, you just select the one that you want on that monitor. Now, audio, I don't believe plays through it. I'm pretty sure it doesn't play through it. The statement has to do with the device has a switch, but no way of getting DHCP, so you connect to another router. Yep, correct, yep. Do you only use event-only recording or constant or mix of both? I use 24/7, like all the time, record all the time. I forget what I have. I don't have a ton of storage in mine either. So shall we look? Or I'll look anyway. I have all 2 terabyte drives in my, why do I only have 2 terabyte drives? I think Ubiquiti sent us drives when we got the UNVR Pro for a review. I'm pretty sure they just sent 2 terabyte drives though. So I have 7 2 terabyte drives. Only available storage is about 10 terabytes. I maxed out my UCG fiber cams. Really hope that this would allow like 3 or 4 more cams more than the, yeah. Well, what you could do, you could always buy one of these. You could buy one of these, and then within Site Manager, you could do Vantage Point, and then it like virtually stacks them together. So then it's just an add-on of cameras. That's it. Peter, good morning. How's it going? Working on a nice project, EFG 3 campus 48s, 4 E7s, and building to building bridge XG. Short distance for the antennas, should get 6 gigahertz. Thinking of getting 2, aggregating 2 antennas. Oh, nice. I've never tried that before. We don't do a ton of point-to-point stuff, but that sounds like a good project. Just heading up to Simcoe. Was having morning coffee, deploying last night. Last night was like, oh no. Yeah, you enjoy the weekend as well. And I think, isn't your birthday coming up? I'm pretty sure your birthday's soon. I feel like you and I had birthdays somewhat similar, or unless it might have passed already. I have Telemax right now, but for the last year, I've been going with geolocated in Germany and routed via. Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, so the virtual stacking, that's what a lot of people ask me too. So like if you could buy 2 of these for $400 and then you could just do Vantage Point. So Vantage Point is going to allow you to virtually stack them together. And then before it was a pain because with Vantage Point, you only could view it from your computer. You couldn't view it from your phone at all. So now they actually came out with a new iOS update or Android update for the Protect application, and you're able to view it from your phone. Now, does that work with viewports? That's another thing that I'll have to check up on. I actually took my Instant down, so I can't check for right now. I run out of power at some point. We are both getting old. The 24th. I'm not the same day. My birthday's on the 17th. So this coming Wednesday. I was going to do a live stream on Wednesday, but I don't think I am because I'm going up to my parents' house in Parry Sound now. Oh, we should try that because I could get some point-to-point gear. Ubiquiti has reached out to me like asking if I want to do some videos on it, but I'm like, where am I going to do it? But we could try that. That would be interesting. Yeah, I'll send you a message. I'll text you. Yeah, we're getting old. Rob and I worked together for I think it was about 5 years that I worked, 5 or 6 years at TD. Yeah, so other than that, I mean, the only thing that I had on today's agenda was the Unvr Instant. I could look to see what else. Did anything else come out? Yes, it did. The G6 Pro 360. I don't have this. None of us have it. So if you're thinking that, you know, why is there no videos on it? Well, we didn't even know they were going to be released. I got a DM, or not a DM, somebody in the Discord, I think, tagged me saying that these were released. They look nice. I mean, they're definitely a different style. So maybe I'll get one, because I do have quite a few customers that have them in there, and then we could test to see which one's better. I would assume that the G6 is better. Yours is tomorrow. Well, happy early birthday, Walter. I have a bunch of real links at the UNVR Instant. The most cost-effective solution switch would be nice if it had PoE from the main switch. It really depends if your real link cameras have OMVIF support. If they don't, it's not going to work. Yeah, so they came out with the precision AI whatever with PTT. I don't have that either. It looks huge, but I think it must be just the same size, right? It looks bigger. Maybe it's a different mount. Or are they the same? I don't know. It looks similar to me. $2,000, not bad. I just don't know where I'd put it. That's the thing. Where am I going to put this thing? We just did a customer's building who bought a AI. What did they buy? They bought this one here, the AI PTZ Industrial. I had one of these, and I gave it to my mom. It's at her place. It just looked weird on my house because I live in a residential subdivision. My thoughts on it, I don't even know. So I don't have thoughts on the AI PTZ because I haven't tried it. If you're looking to experiment with long-range point-to-point, I have a few buildings in Tampa, Florida. I do like Florida. You're welcome to test. It's just getting to Florida, bringing the gear down, pretending I'm not working while I'm in Florida, that type of stuff. Because I guess filming is kind of work in a way, so you'd probably have to get work visas. Ubiquiti will be releasing the G6. I saw your tweet about that. I hope they do. I don't have that one either. That's the one that I'm waiting for the most, is the 180. I think that thing looks cool. It's just a different style of how this thing looks cool. I definitely put this on my house. Definitely. So I'll take... Would you guys like to see a video on the G6 PTZ? I've had it... I guess I could. I've had it for a couple months now, and I've been testing. I love it. It's one of my favorite cameras. So I guess I could do kind of like a overall video on it. And I'm going to take it down, and I'm going to put this guy up. The person tracking is the best on it. Ew, down to E. Yeah, that's not going to be fun. I'm still waiting for for Cody to do an AI PTZ above the doorway and have to duck under it. Yeah, that ain't happening. I had it on the right side of my house, and I just felt weird because I had the person tracking, and it was so noticeable on the front of my house. At my mom's house, I don't know if I could show you guys. I probably could. The angle's a little different. Let's just go to my what are theirs called? There we go. I just want to make sure I'm not showing. Just want to make sure, see what they're doing before I show off their cameras. Actually, where is this? The PTZ one right here? Is this it? Oh, where's the PTZ camera? They take it down? Well, maybe it's offline. Oh no, it's still there. Driveway cam. Let's see, driveway cam. Oh, it's this guy. The angle isn't super wide, so that's kind of... can I show this? Yeah. The angle isn't super wide. So this is at the bottom of their garage door. If you guys, I did a dream wall video, and that's where I introduced it on here. So it's not like crazy wide angle, and this is very up close, and it's kind of low to the ground. I don't know why they mounted it there. Whoops. Jay and I didn't end up mounting this camera for them. How the heck do I move the camera? Can I do it? Oh, there we go. So we'll kind of get a view. They should have put it somewhere else, I believe, but they had this lady keep coming onto their driveway. So they were trying to, maybe we should have it up there, right? I wonder if we could look out towards the bay. Let's go see. I think they might just have trees blocking it though. Hopefully they're not outside. They'll be like, what the hell is going on with this camera? Darn it. Uh-oh, we're going too far. So if you take away these trees, they're right over top of a pretty nice bay in Parry Sound. But we'll put it back. This worked. This is a better solution for their house than it is for my house, because it's like I live in a residential and they do too. But you could see their neighbor is quite far away compared to mine being able to touch them. Take that down. Yeah, any of the bigger PTZ cameras are huge. They're massive. I think OnVIF is really inconvenient on UniFi without a cloud key. It's broken. That's the thing. They're not going to say like let's support OnVIF because they want to sell their cameras, so they're giving you a little bit. This is how I would think how they would think about it. You want to get into the Ubiquiti ecosystem. You buy NVR of some sort by them. You have a few pre-existing cameras, and you're going to grab a couple Ubiquiti cameras, and then you're going to swap out your OnVIF cameras eventually. That's what I would think most use cases would be for. This release signals a shift from the pure enterprise to aggressive consumer penetration. By pricing it aggressively, Ubiquiti is betting on volume sales to drive adoption. I don't know if we'd see it in Costco, but it would be interesting if they pushed out to like something like Costco. Because before I even knew about Ubiquiti, I already knew about Ubiquiti, but I was pushing like Lorix camera systems, and I'm really glad I got off those. I want to buy one PTC, but I want to know if it's color night vision. I don't know if these guys are. I don't think the big ones are. This one would be the G5 or the G6. They have this light on top. So the spotlight will turn on when it notices motion. It's not on all the time though, if that's what you're looking for. Can you use the new NVR Instant but store actual video on the main? No, I don't think you can. I haven't tried it though. Do you think getting a G4 or G5 Pro is even worth it anymore with the G6? That's a hard one. Depends on the price point of what's coming out. So if the G6 is the same price or lower, I'd just go with the G6. Like the cameras that they're putting in, I think are these guys, right? The G5 Turret Ultras. Which aren't bad cameras for the price point of the kit. Right? So you have 4 cameras. We're doing calculations again. So 4 cameras. Oops. If you bought these solo, you're doing 129 times 4. You're at $516. You'd have to buy a Switch for $100. You'd have to buy an NVR, say, for another $199. Like, you're already making your money back on that kit. You get a hard drive. You get the viewport. So, yeah, but the question, like, G6, if they're roughly around the same price as a G4, G5, I would just get the G6 for sure. Well, I don't know if you introduced me. Somebody, yeah, I think it was you actually who did introduce me. I remember going to your house, and then you showed me. I think it was the heat map of your house and how much signal you were getting. The heat map back then wasn't that great though. It's still a little rough, but I mean, yeah. Let's see. Hello from Finland. Do you know if network application has a way to see detailed layer 1 information? As a network engineer, it bothers me. You're talking about, yeah, not really. Even in the command line, you can't really see that. So, did she steal their post covers? No, this was a different lady. It was just weird. She kept, the person had some issues to say the least, and I don't know what she did. They were looking in their cars, and she got caught by the police. It was harmless. I don't know if she got charged or anything like that, but she didn't do anything. break anything, didn't look like she stole anything. But yeah, we still haven't got the cover back for our post. We're getting it 3D printed. We can't find one. Quite interesting to in seeing the G6 Pro working with the intercom viewer. I believe they said that it is going to work. So we're working at a job right now. We're almost done. It's the 50 doors that we're working on. The G6 Pro entry would be perfect for there. Land and expand. I don't do much. I don't do much with the. Ad break. I don't do much in the camera front, but originally did Swan and Reolink. Now, if I do one, it would be recommended UniFi. Yep. Jacob, you might have seen him in here a couple times. Stewart Network Service. He swears on Reolink, but we'll try to switch him over there. You're the trade-offs. Yeah, so like the G4, you probably want to go with the G6 because the G6 is probably most likely, depending on the camera, going to give you facial and license plate recognition. Yeah, the Frisbees. Well, I bought a bunch of old ones. This was going years ago when I first started my YouTube channel. Old ones, and I should never have because they were worthless. I bought them off some guy on Marketplace. Oh, build the gaming ring. I love that case. I don't even know what I did with it. I don't know if I sold that or what. I haven't made a new PC since. I bought them pre-built. Oh, you have a 3D printer. Oh, nice. Yeah. So I had 2 3D printers here, but I couldn't level it out, and I'm like, screw it, I don't care. So I gave it to our friend. He's 3D printing it for us. Chantel wants her cat back. Yes. Well, you're getting it 3D printed. I went out there the other day and I noticed our other cap was gone too. I'm like, what the heck? So I'm looking at the camera, scrolling to see if the lady came back. It was Chantel popping it off. I don't have any of the doorbells yet. No. I don't think I'm going to get this doorbell for quite a while because it's like Q4 that's coming out. Where's the other doorbell? Where is the other doorbell? Doorbell light. Doorbell. Is it called the doorbell light? I forget. I don't know where it is. What the heck? Oh, here it is right here. This is shipping in October. I hope they send this to us. I like the design of it. I don't know. Maybe some people don't like the design of it. I don't understand what takes so long to do the different colors either. So one's Q4, one's October. I just like the design of this push button, honestly. Like it looks like an actual button that you push. So it's pretty nice and it's got that camera. The only downfall, it has no package to camera and it doesn't have that tamper switch on it. Is it possible look at live logs in the network like auto refresh? I don't know, to be honest with you. I haven't looked at that. You might be able to, but I don't know if it's live or not. Here, let me try to look. I wish I could look live with you guys, but I can't because it would just show off too much stuff. I know Lawrence Systems did a video on that, but I don't know if he got into that depth. How the heck do you even look at it, to be honest? Oh, here's the flows. Let's see does it even have a timestamp on it? Oh, there's a timestamp, 11:33:22. What time is it right now? Yeah, it looks like it is pretty live, but I don't know if you have to. You're probably going to have to refresh, I would assume. So let me do a refresh. Yeah. You're going to have to refresh, which it would be nice if you could do it live. I agree with you. Go Interrogator. We kind of already did. Has Cody given the conference countdown yet? I don't know when the conference countdown. I don't know how many days we're on. How many days do we have? We still need to get plane tickets. Oh gosh. Where is the vacation countdown? I need to go renew my passport. 51 days and 22 hours until the conference, or at least till we are going to be there. I'll show you guys if you don't know what I'm talking about. It is the Ubiquity World Conference coming up in Miami. There is one in Sydney, Australia as well. So if you want to go to the Australian one, you can. Or you could come to the Miami one. I'll be there. Inside Wire will be there. I don't know if Clay will be there from DPC. Lawrence Systems will be there. Bogdan, maybe. And I don't think Crosstalk's going to it. Oh, and Tab Geeks is going to be there as well. The doorbells don't feel very residential. Would you agree? PoE only makes me think it's SMB oriented. I would think it's probably more geared towards business as well. It's going to be they're a little bit bigger. I say it's more towards business because you're going to have that access integration. Because like for me, I wouldn't want to have an electric strike on the front of my door. It would just look terrible. Some people will, and that's okay. But yeah, if you guys want to hit that like button too, we only got 15 likes and we're at 106 people. I get the light for the back door. That's not a bad idea. But yeah, you're going to have to run the cable to I already have a cable up at the front, so that's nice. I don't know if they're getting a Wi-Fi version or not. I doubt they are. How did we do this again? Oh, here we go. Translate to English. Oop. Did it? Today. Good evening. Good evening to you as well. Hope you're doing okay. Yeah, I'm not sure if they're doing a Wi-Fi version. I kind of have a feeling that they're not. Yeah, I'll talk to you later. Have a good one, and yeah, we'll talk soon. Another note, what is the deal with out of stock at the UI store? Has this been your experience? Well, anything that is brand new is going to be out of stock. I mean, that's just what it is. People are going to buy it all up, and they do. So I don't really know. I'm going to probably do it early next week. Actually, I should do it Monday. Am I working Monday? Frig, I am. How much is passport renewals? Let's see, how much? Passport renewal. It's $120. I'm just gonna do the 5-year. It's $160. Ew. Darn, crazy. Oh well, I'm gonna have to do it anyway. So I'll have to get my pictures taken. I probably do it Monday because I have to go. I'm supposed to go to North Carolina in October as well. My passport is good until March, but to get in, I think you have to be like have at least over 6 months. You heard your name right as you joined. Good afternoon to you. Oops, I'm gonna delete that. Do you think we should add basic counters to layer 1 port information? Oh yeah, I think they should add counters to it. That's one thing that is missing, like at least errors, CRC errors or stuff like that would be nice to see. Cable's not hard, live in a bungalow. Okay, well that's perfect. That's awesome. We'll see if I do the 10-year run. You coming to NC? Yes, I will be near, where am I? I'm in Cary, North Carolina. Cary, North Carolina. In sometime in October. I'm not 100% sure yet. Actually, how long? Let's see. How long do passport renewals take? About 20 business days. Ugh. Can I get a rush passport? Can I get a rush passport? Yes, you can get a rush passport through an urgent service next business day pickup or express, but you must go to a specialized office and provide proof of travel. Well, I guess I'm just gonna start it. I'll figure it out. I'll do it next week. So I'm good. I'll not push it off any further. Once the G6 PTZ stops detection motion, it's only a 5-second delay before it Is there a way to increase the delay? I don't think there is. I don't think there's no. Not that I've done. You need to sort your passport out even though you're not going anywhere. Who is the king? How's it going? Nice to see ya. Yeah, I do. We were just in Buffalo like 2 nights ago. I wonder, did I post any pictures? I think I did my Facebook, but I don't know if I want to show my. I guess I could show my Facebook. Does it really matter? People add my personal Facebook all the time anyway, who I've never even met. It's just people. I guess it's just people on the interwebs. Okay. All right. So, well, you could see there. I'll just bring up the post. So what happened, I have Blink-182 stuff here in the background, as you guys can see. That's actually a Tom DeLonge guitar, and behind my head, there's another Tom DeLonge guitar. So I guess Mark's manager watches the channel from time to time and asked if we wanted to go to a show. And the only one that was close to us was Buffalo. So my brother and I drove down to Buffalo 2 days ago. It took us just about 3 hours to get to the venue. The venue was at Darien Lake. So it was actually really cool. Like, it was the roller coaster theme park. And we were like, pretty much, we were like front row. You could see how close we were. And that was awesome. The issue with this venue is the parking. The parking was free, which was great. Jay and I go into the venue, and we're like so thirsty because we've been waiting outside. There's no vending machines or anything on the outside. We got there super early. Go to use our cards. Well, I guess in the States, they don't really like Canadian debit cards. I didn't bring a credit card. None of our cards worked. The lady ended up giving us free water, which was super nice of her. And there was water refill stations and stuff like that, but it was a wicked concert. Hopefully they come back to Canada so that we could maybe meet them this time. His manager wasn't there, so it was a little bit different. Passport renewals do not take 3 months. No way. They take like 20 days. It depends on what time of the year you're trying to do it, though. I'm breaking away from the stream and just wanted to say thank you for sharing your installs. No problem. Appreciate you coming by, and I appreciate you watching it. Hope you're having a good day just watching with the wife and son, who both have September birthdays. My son was on the 9th and the wife is today. Well, tell your son happy birthday, and your wife, and even though it's her birthday today. So a lot of Virgos. My birthday's the 17th. My 2 buddies' birthdays are the 6th. Mocha, our cat, is on the 6th. Who else do I have? My mom is on the 21st. My brother's 28th. My older brother's August 30th. It's just crazy. Yeah, but ask your questions. I'm kind of out of Ubiquiti stuff, what I'm going to be talking about anyway. There are going to be quite a few more videos coming out soon. So be on the lookout for that. We have the Unvr Instant video that I'm going to be going to do, bringing it, or Instant Kit. That's going to be an actual physical install. It's going to be ripping down old cameras, putting new cameras up. So that's going to be fun. What else do I have? G6 PTZ. We have the AI horn. We have, oh God, I can't even think. There's so many in the back burner that I haven't done yet. And there's going to be any updates too. That's crazy. So many birthdays. 50 days. Yes, that's what we're talking about. 50 days. How many weeks does that give me? Oh God, that's scary. I really need to get my passport renewed. Oh gosh. Let's see. How many weeks does that give me? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so I'm good. I'll get my passport by then. If I do it next week. I would hate to miss that. Oh God, that would kill me. So what is the AV thing they showed in the last video? I'm not too sure what the AV thing is because I'm not an AV professional. So I don't know too much about that. We're going to have to look at when it actually comes out. Let's say UniFi comes out with a new Dream Machine Pro. What's your specs? Oh gosh, I have no idea. I don't even know. They have so much stuff coming out right now. I can't even think about that. I'm not even sure. Maybe 25 gig uplinks, but then you have the EFG that does that, right? Shoot, I really need it. Now that's scared me about the passport. Damn it, I should have done it. I didn't want to do it before the Blink concert because I don't know if you have to hand your passport in or not when you do renewal. Actually, let's see. Can I renew passport online? New passport online. Yes, adults can renew their passport online, but it's limited services that may daily caps. You could check your eligibility. Oh. Actually, the Service Canada, are they open today? Service Canada. If they're open today. Oh, they are open today. Oh, maybe I should go do that today. Damn, I want to play video games though. Maybe I'll play games later tonight. I should probably go get my passport pictures taken, which I don't even know where to get that taken around here. Yep, we've used a couple EFGs in install so far. Yep. If you could stack instance, it would be nice. Well, you could do the virtual stack and whatever the heck they call it. Yeah. Walmart does it? Oh God, I should get my hair cut too. I probably should go do my passport today. My brother needs to get his done as well, though. Whatever, I'm gonna go get mine done. I really think they should focus some indoor access. Here in Brazil, we have a brand called Interbras that has some nice such like Intel Brass. Oh, okay. Leave my hair. No, my hair needs cut. Does anyone have any AV learning resources they would like the latest and decent, but there's always room to improve? Yeah, I don't know anything about AV. I need to get on that. Christopher, good morning. Yeah, I'm probably going to have to go do that soon. Frick. I need to. I would hate to miss Miami. That would kill me. All right, I'm going to do it today. I'll stop procrastinating. We'll play video. I need to go get a couple groceries anyway. That was a different barber. Oh, yeah, I guess I have to take my hat off in my passport pictures. Maybe I will leave my hair. Crap. I didn't even think of that. Okay, so we talked about really what's new. There is going to be some more stuff, so watch out on the channel. It's going to be some really I think people are going to be they're going to like it. So that's cool. On-site videos, what do we have coming up? On-site, we have the Unvr Instant kit. I have to go do a cable cleanup. What else did I do? I just quoted another camera job, which they would let me film. I just quoted on this other job, which has about 100 cables, 8 doors, only a few cameras. We're doing all 9 Wi-Fi access points. I forget what else we're doing there. We were going to do the speaker system, but like I said, I don't know a lot about audio, and they want 50 speakers, so I said, nope. We'll get you guys in touch with somebody else that I know. Grow it out like a hippie. I do have... No, I can't. I still have hair left, even though I don't take my hat off. I had alopecia, so I had like big bald spots on my back of my head mostly. That's pretty much gone now, but so that's where you can tell with my facial hair. It's kind of white, and all my facial hair fell out as well. I used to have hair down to my shoulders. Oh, can I find... I put the picture on Twitter. I think I might have took it off. I'm like, why did I even post this here? Let me see. Yeah, let me see. Actually, let's go to my Twitter just to see if I posted anything new. Oh, yeah, this was at the Blink. I guess this was their merch truck. I didn't even realize. We kept seeing people walk there. I'm like, what are they doing? That was so cool. That was a great experience. We were exhausted, though. We got home at like 3:30 in the morning, and we were standing for over 12 hours. Oh, yes. The Ethernet. We'll look at that in a minute. Did I do anything else here? This is kind of crazy. I'm not really going to get into it, but I'm not going to get into political stuff, but there's a place called Hamilton, Ontario, which isn't that far from me, where they're requesting these people to take their cameras down. We just saw Polithia as well, if you guys know who Polithia is. Saw them, and this was at the Rogers Stadium. That was with System of a Down. Oh, this is the audio stuff that you guys were talking about. People were in the Discord, or actually, I forgot who I got. I didn't get this from Discord, did I? I got this from somewhere else, but in the comments, people were like, really? They're putting tape on for the patch panels, and they're missing screws? It looks nice. I mean, their gear looks nice. I actually like the black finish of it. Here's all the doorbells. Obviously, this one's a lot bigger because it has that interface. Any word on the G6 Pro enhancer? I don't know if they're doing one. Did they mention it? Like, was that in their video? I would want a 25 gig WAN with 10 gigabit WAN, all 8 LAN ports, 10 gigabit IDS. Oh, that would actually be good. 10 gigabit, that would be cool. John, good morning. How's it going? What you call a job, I call a hobby. I love making Ethernet cables and finding excuses to buy more gear. Well, this started out as a hobby, right? Besides me doing it as a business, but YouTube started out as a hobby. I mean, YouTube is still a hobby. It's not my like I couldn't go full time YouTube at all. I don't make enough money on it. Let me see. Surge protector. Surge. I probably won't do a video on this, but just so you guys know it's out, it's the 24 port surge protector. Looks nice, I mean. Yeah. That job that we're doing the 100 cables at, possibly if we get it, I did quote out a Ubiquiti rack too. I'm hoping they go for it because I really want to show that off. I'm getting 2 of the surge panels to replace patch panels in my rack. Yeah, they look nice. They're a little expensive, but I mean, they're surge protected, right? Yeah, the black finish looks nice. The enhancer is listed on the camera specs. Oh, interesting. Okay, I didn't know that was coming out. Not sure. Which patch panels do you use in the rack? We typically now, we're trying to do Ubiquiti, but a lot of the times they'll be sold out. Patch... Or sorry, the last time that we've done jobs, like on-site jobs anyway, they've been sold out. Obviously, they're in. One thing that people really want them to do is number them 1 to 24. I could care less because we use our own labeler. But it would be nice if they came out, like gave you a little pack of, not zip ties, but maybe like thin pieces of Velcro so that you could actually tie your cables into the tray properly. We just end up cutting our own Velcro and doing custom on that. Vertical cable also does have nice patch panels though. Yeah, I mean, for the most part, I enjoy it. There are some things I don't enjoy about it, but there's other things that I really like about it. With the new UNVR instance, do you think there is an update to the UNVR standard coming soon? Seems long in the tooth. I'm not too sure because they just released the EMVR not too long ago, right? Will the NVR Instant work with more than 8 cameras? I have 13, all Unvr compatible. That I don't know. I'm not too sure how many I don't know if it shows in the specs either. Does it show? It probably doesn't show. This is what it's saying. 15 HD, 8 2K, and then 6 4K. Other than that, I have no clue. No idea. That I don't know either. If it does a PoE pass through for it, for the what you're talking about, this right here, or not that, the last thing we were talking about. I haven't tried it out yet, so I wouldn't be able to tell you. Oh, it does. Okay, there you go. Okay, perfect. Do I need door access to use the new G6 doorbell? Can I just use PoE? I believe you could just use a switch. That's kind of where it's confusing people too, and me. Because a lot of the times when you're putting a access reader on, like if you're doing actual door access, you need to plug into their hubs. Here, what does it say? Hardware PoE. It doesn't say anything. It doesn't say that you have to plug it into a access hub. So I'm not too sure how they're doing that integration. The new NVR is nice. Hope to see one with 32 or 16. That would actually be really cool. Yeah. I'm working on an ISP business and web hosting business, so I could get paid from what I love. Nice. That's awesome. Hopefully it works out for you. Do you know the best way to reach Ubiquiti to give them the feedback regarding the lack? You could go into the community. I don't know if I could show you here. VOIP.UI.com. The only problem with me going in here. Okay. So you could go into here, like onto this webpage, community.ui.com. Right there, I'll post it there. And then you could create a post, and I just put it in network or something. And in the post, just say feature request, and Ubiquiti team will look at that. End goal is a data center where I could walk through and hear the screams of servers. I kind of miss those days, but I don't at the same time because we always had to do 12-hour shifts, like even night shifts, so it kind of sucked. The UI pass-through keystone jacks that allow the installer to use the DAC cables. Has anyone seen those in black, even from other companies? The DACs, the pass-through keystone. Are you talking about this right here? Or are you talking about like a back-to-back, like the couplers? You're probably talking about the couplers. I've never seen that for DAC. I don't even know if that exists. I have a Dream Machine SC. Should I sell this for the cloud gateway fiber? I already have a 20. No, I would leave it. I think the Dream Machine SC is still fine. May go the micro data center using shipping containers. That would be cool. You just got to have enough cooling and power for it. In what scenario would we want to use the new Protect Instant over a Dream Machine for around the same price? Well, if you buy a Dream Machine, you have to buy a PoE switch on top of that. And then if you want to display it on a monitor, you have to buy a viewport. So now you're spending way more money than what it's worth. Oh, it was the ones with just the hole. I actually haven't seen that. You're talking about, oh gosh, this guy right here. Keystone blank. Keystone. Let me see. Keystone blank. Insert pass through. I wonder if there are some. Oh yeah. Nope. Black. No. It's just showing the normal keystone. I mean, what you could do, you could always buy normal keystones and they get like a step bit. And that would be way too much work though. Or you could just buy these ones and spray paint them, I guess. Do you think Ubiquiti will release the UNAS 1U by the end of the year? I doubt I'd use all the bays with the current UNAS Pro. I'm not too sure about on that. I know people did see it at, I think it was at the UK UWC. So maybe not. We'll just have to wait. I don't know yet on release days. There's no downside to buying more equipment. I love buying equipment. I mean, to be fair, I get a lot of this equipment for free. So I'll just say that. Ubiquiti equipment anyways. I will be doing a video on the Fluke because I got to have that out in the next 2 weeks as they did send it to me and I get to keep it. But I probably will get out of here. I will end up Twitch streaming later. If you're watching over on Twitch, I will end up playing games later. I have to go get my passport. Now I'm a little worried about that. So I'm going to end the Twitch stream, but I might be back on later. As for YouTube, I'm probably going to get out of here because I want to go get that done right now so that I do make it to Miami and I'm not late. So yeah, I'm going to go renew my passport. But we will do another live stream next week. And there will be more videos next week. So that's going to be cool. Watch out for those. There is some new hype feature within new videos. I don't see it yet on mine, but if you do go watch my videos, I think it's a video within the last 7 days. If you see the hype feature on it, maybe just hit it. I think it puts you in a leaderboard of channels that are under 500,000 and then might promote your videos more or something like that. So yeah, the passport is Service Canada or Ontario is open, which I am very surprised. So I'm going to go there and try it out. If not, I would have kept on streaming. But everybody have a good rest of your weekend, and we will talk later on. Take care.